All right, now our next honoree is a world-renowned entertainer. She's a fashion mogul and she's an entrepreneur, Jessica Simpson. And Jessica's released 8 hit-producing albums, and she's appeared on the original reality show Newlyweds, which made her a household name. And in 2005, she made her film debut as Daisy Duke in The Dukes of Hazzard and released a cover of Nancy Sinatra's These Boots Were Made for Walking for the movie's soundtrack. The song topped the Billboard Hot Digital Track charts and was certified platinum. As an entrepreneur with a keen eye for fashion, Jessica enjoys tremendous success as a designer and businesswoman with her Jessica Simpson collection, which now has the distinction of being a billion-dollar brand. And it was only launched in 2005, and it's grown to include over 34 product categories and is only continuing to expand with the launch of beauty this fall. An enthusiastic philanthropist, Jessica supports... There's deals being made at these tables. She's also an enthusiastic philanthropist, which is very good because I'm a rather reluctant philanthropist. But she supports the Casa Hogar Elim orphanage in Nuevo Laredo, Mexico, and has served as Operation Smiles International Youth Ambassador. She's been praised by fans and recognized by critics with 3 Teen Choice Awards and 2 MTV Video Music Awards, and has graced the covers of many high-profile magazines. And I will say, when I was at Marie Claire, we put Jessica on the cover several times. One time we put her on the cover with no makeup and no retouching, and I wanted it to be a statement about embracing one's natural sort of beauty. And the problem was that Jessica was so beautiful, no one believed us, and I got trolled on Twitter for making the whole thing up. And you turned up looking flawless on the day, and what can I say, you look even more flawless now. And the other thing was that, as some of you might know, I didn't grow up in New York City. And when I was actually at Marie Claire, I took American citizenship. And my staff, trying to figure out how they could create an all-American day for me, invited the most American of celebrities they could think of, Jessica Simpson. And Jessica came to the office bearing tons and huge fatty tubs, Mr. President, you would have loved them, of barbecue. And we had a spectacular barbecue feast. And then we topped it off with red, white, and blue cupcakes. So Jessica, you may not remember it, but it was the first day for me of being an American. So thank you very much. And of course, when it comes to her daughter Maxwell and her son Ace, Jessica Simpson is merely mum, a natural beauty. Please welcome Jessica Simpson.
I am so honored to be standing up here today alongside such extraordinary women. Artemis, Chelsea, and Jan, I admire you all, and Mr. President as well. Thank you. You have balanced your incredible career accomplishments with motherhood, and it's so inspirational to me. Thank you to the National Mother's Day Committee for the great work that you do and for actually thinking that I have it all together. It's very kind. And thank you to Save the Children for the impact that you are making on this world. Helping children in need and helping parents know that their children are being provided for is truly God's work, and I am humbled to be up here in your presence. Lastly, thank you to my children, Maxwell and Ace. Hey, Ace. They've never really seen me on stage yet, believe it or not. My husband, Eric. Max and Ace, you are my heart and everything that matters to me. You are 2 of the sweetest souls that I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. And Eric, you are my rock. You helped me be the best mom and woman I could possibly be. And thank you to my parents for setting me up with a foundation of wonderful values, which I still rely on today. I have been given many titles over the course of my adult life: singer, designer, actress, CEO, wearer of mom jeans. Yeah, that was fun. But there is a lot more of an important title to me. There's not more of an important title to me than mom. I came from a line of strong moms, both of my nanas, all of my aunts, and they all have unique Texas personalities, but they all share two things in common: their faith in God and their fierce loyalty to family and their children. Anyone who knows my mom knows not to cross me or my sister Ashley. It can be scary. My mom, Tina, who's right there, who I am lucky to have here with me today, is my confidant and my partner in the Jessica Simpson collection. She also taught me that anything is possible. We basically broke all of the rules when they said not to mix business with family. But we're speaking, so I guess so far so good. As far as I can remember, way back in the early 80s, my mom taught me to be a dreamer. She always was interested in fashion and was my personal stylist when I was growing up. We had very little money, so we had to be creative. As long as my mom wasn't teaching her aerobics class called Jump for Jesus at our local church, she would be mixing and matching my wardrobe with all sorts of unconventional accessories. Yes, Jump for Jesus. So I would never wear the same thing twice. It was very important to her. This made me feel confident on the outside, which helped me find shreds of confidence on the inside through those tough teen years. From this creativity came boundless inspiration. When we first started our business, my mom immediately took a front row seat. And the idea of building confidence in all women became our mantra. Despite not having any formal fashion or business education, my mom and I did understand one thing: the heart of a woman. Understanding others' hearts and knowing what another truly wants is the most important thing I have learned and applied in business and in raising my two children. Oh, Maxie, you're videoing me? The idea of inspiring confidence in women with the Jessica Simpson collection has become very important to me now that I'm a mom. The fact that I can play a little part in helping a new mom find and feel great on her dreaded first day back to work after maternity leave, or helping a protective mother's daughter feel beautiful when confronting that bully at school has driven me to build the brand. Most of our team at the Jessica Simpson collection are women, and many of them are moms, extraordinary moms. I see firsthand all of the moms on our team walking the tightrope between school pickups, assembly costumes, birthday parties, and deadlines at work, all while trying to find some personal time or just time with their husbands. But I think that balancing act in some way makes us all better at our jobs and at being mothers. Each day, we are building new muscles that make us more effective moms. In my own life, seeing the pride in my children's eyes when they see me work, or having Maxwell sit with me in a showroom and help me make design decisions, is the most meaningful part of what I do. Like my mom inspiring me to follow my dreams, my hope is to one day see my kids following their own life passions. So I know, even in the hardest moments of balancing my life, that no matter how overwhelmed I feel, I am still setting a good example. I am very lucky to have a strong support system in my life, in my home life. I have a husband who is a true partner. He is not only the world's best dad, and trust me, he really is. I'm not just saying that. Not only the world's best dad, but he is also a husband who is entirely non-judgmental and supportive of my parenting choices and my career. Almost a little too supportive. He has lots of opinions. Eric and I also have an incredibly strong network of people who help us, who have become our family as well at home. I recognize that it is a privilege to be able to work and to pursue my creative passions and to set examples for my kids. And it is all possible because of the tight-knit team of incredible individuals at our home that I'm very grateful for. We love nannies. They're my best friends. Wow, I am honored. Yes, I already went there. Okay. When we first started, oh, was I over? Am I done? No. Wait. Sorry, guys. When I became a new mom, this is actually funny, I think. When I became a new mom, I was happy to be living my dream. My greatest joy was hugging and holding my babies, but the one thing that I never thought that I would struggle with, which I did, was singing lullabies. Every time I tried to sing one, I realized that I didn't know the words, and when I did know the words, I was scared by them. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all. I was like, why am I singing this? But after thinking about it, I decided to stick with what I knew and what I liked as a kid. As my husband Eric says, if I'm singing about America, Jesus, or Santa, I am happy. So I went back to my roots, and my kids got to hear my favorites: Amazing Grace, Carol of the Bells, and Jesus Loves Me. Who knows what effect it has had, but I had a laugh last week when the life came full circle, and I overheard Maxwell belting out the entire national anthem. You would be very, very impressed. She knows the lyrics better than I do, better than most. And she was belting it at the top of her lungs in the shower. That warmed my heart. Success is hard to judge, especially in regards to our children, but the purpose is hard to miss in moments like the other night when my 4-year-old son, Ace, politely tapped me on my shoulder and said in his sweet and loving voice, "Excuse me, Mom, you're beautiful." When I'm with my kids, I'm present, which also means I'm grateful at my best. I am blessed to be a mom. So today I stand up here and I act like I know what I'm doing, kind of. I share this very special honor with all of the strong moms in my life and with all moms who know the balancing act all too well. To the moms who fiercely love their children and who have the courage to dream in ways that make this world a better place. Thank you for everything you do, and happy Mother's Day.